what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, today, I'm going to be starting you guys off with some Call of Duty Modern Warfare gameplay using the Mini Uzi. And as the second gameplay, we're going to be checking out some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War using the AK-74U. But both of these gameplays you'll be watching are both very recent. I went back and I played them both. I finally conquered my fears of not wanting to touch Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War because I absolutely, currently, despise the game with just how it simply performs. It just doesn't feel clean, smooth. It doesn't feel like a good PC Call of Duty title. But I still went back, I still played it because I wanted to compare the two in today's video. And as we all know, they're both garbage. As Call of Duty games, I don't like neither of them. I think they're both horrible and both need major improvements in order to make them get to a certain good point. But between the two of them, I'm going to have to say this, and I'm going to get so much backlash for this, but I gotta say, I enjoy Call of Duty Modern Warfare much more. It's so hard to say that, but you know what? I'm man enough to give my own opinion. And yes, my opinion changes all the time. I don't know why everybody hates me for that. We're all human. I'm sure your opinion changes constantly about certain things. Sometimes you like a weapon, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you love a map, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you enjoy a certain title, sometimes you don't. We all have our love-hate situations with different games, and this is just how I feel right now. I really think that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was so bad that it really pushed me back to enjoying Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which I absolutely despise the whole life cycle. Now, with all of this stuff put aside, I went ahead and made myself a small little list of different things that I loved out of each Call of Duty game that I played here, between Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, of course. And like I said, between the two gameplays, I want you guys to really pay attention and just look how the movement, the flow, and the gameplay is between both of the games. It's very obvious in my personal opinion, but there's only one thing that I enjoyed out of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and that is people actually move. I'm not going to lie, there are some campers in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, but I will say the majority of the people in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War move 10 times more than the people in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare really pushes people way too often, especially with the map designs, to camp, hold angles, with a fast time to kill, and very good weapons. You don't have to worry much about, putting any effort into aiming. You could just drill them with all the locations that you have on the map to hide and, sit in corners in. Black Ops Cold War, the maps are a little bit more simplified, and it allows players to push a bit more. So I gotta say, that is a very good positive for Black Ops Cold War, but with all that being said, that's all I can think of. Modern Warfare is far superior, and these are the reasons why I think this way. Now, the gameplay alone, like I said, I want you guys to pay attention. Look at this Mini Uzi gameplay, and then when it fades in later on into the Black Ops Cold War gameplay, you will 110% see what I'm saying. Everything about the movement in this title feels perfect. And I've always thought this since the middle of the life cycle of Call of Duty Modern Warfare until now. This was always something that I thought of. The movement in this game and the gunplay is superior to so many different Call of Duty titles. It's complex, and it adds a learning curve to how players play. There's a major difference between people who just run around to people who know how to slide cancel, double jump, and know how to hold different angles and corners while still being able to move and maintain momentum. There's a major skill gap. An average player is going to be able to get to the middle of the map maybe 10 seconds. A very skilled player can get to the middle of the map in 5 seconds. In Black Ops Cold War, you can't do that. Everybody's the same pacing. If you slide, you slow down. If you jump, you slow down. There's no momentum. It doesn't encourage you to keep going faster and faster and faster. And that's what I personally love about Call of Duty games. And even though, despite Black Ops Cold War playing faster and people moving more in that game because of the map designs, Modern Warfare, just because of the movement alone, allows me to push way more often. The only thing holding this game back with the actual movement and making people move is the maps. Like I said before, the Modern Warfare maps are some of the worst maps I've ever seen in history. Black Ops Cold War, they're pretty bad, but they're definitely better than Modern Warfare in my personal opinion. These maps are what destroyed this game completely. It destroyed everything, along with the minimap and Dead Silence, of course. There's so many different factors to what weighed this game down. But to me, this game had so much potential to be a very good, solid COD title, if only they were able to perfect different things. But the next thing that I really focused on when it came to the two of these games is the passion. That is another thing that Modern Warfare has way more than Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It has emotion. It has passion behind the title. I can feel it. In Black Ops Cold War, it feels exactly like what it is. A rushed game. Something that wasn't ready to be released, something that had no love behind it because they were just pushing it out for the happiness of Activision. And it's sad to me because, honestly, I think Treyarch could have made this game a banger, but because of the situation that they're in, due to the virus, Sledgehammer Games getting completely wiped off this game early in the progress, and Treyarch having to leave their title to go work on this game, of course, All these different factors weigh into how this game feels, and it feels bland to me. And even though Modern Warfare, their passion, in my eyes, was in the wrong direction, because their passion was behind changing the whole game and making it not like Call of Duty, simply by changing the minimap and the dead silence perk, you know all the stuff, very loud footsteps. It's so many things that really changed Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but you could still feel the passion behind them. The developers, as strange as it is, loved the decisions they made in this game. Cold War, it feels like they made no new decisions. Like one of my homies Daifu said, the only innovative thing they've done in Black Ops Cold War was change the score streak system. But even that was seen in World War II, so it's not new. And on top of that, it doesn't even feel like that good of a change that it's new or innovative. Nothing happened. But in Modern Warfare, I can still feel the passion behind it. And even though I don't like the passion, I can still respect it and still see the love that was behind this game. And that's all it takes to win people over. That's why Modern Warfare pulled in millions of dollars in initial sales and still pulls in more viewers, more players, and more money than Black Ops Cold War, a brand new Call of Duty title. Cold War is simply rushed. No love, no hard work, no effort. It feels bland, bare bone. Nothing's exciting about it. Honestly, it feels like a free-to-play game, and with that reason alone, I have to jump over to the Modern Warfare boat. I gotta say, it's better because of that reason as well. And this next opinion might be a little biased because, you know, obviously I'm on PC and stuff like that, but the next opinion is Cold War just simply plays like crap on PC. Modern Warfare is a far superior game on PC, and I gotta say, when I played Cold War on console, when I played it on my PS4, it played better in my personal opinion. I enjoyed it more on console than I did on PC. And Modern Warfare is the complete opposite. I enjoy it more on PC than I do on console. Modern Warfare was just a game that was perfectly optimized, and I think that's why a bunch of the PC players that you see nowadays on YouTube, they switch back to Modern Warfare. The movement's better. The mouse reaction time is better. It doesn't feel as clunky. It feels very smooth, snappy, responsive. That's what makes Modern Warfare far superior, in my personal opinion, because I am a guy who's very obsessed with my aim, trying to make sure I'm very snappy, you know, almost like aimbot and, you know, nonsense like that. That's the whole fun part of playing on PC, in my personal opinion. Some people like having better frames, some people like having better graphics, but I like just being able to master actually aiming, because if you can master a mouse, you can master a lot. I mean, you see people just snapping on dome to dome to dome to dome like it's nothing because they played on mouse and keyboard for years, practiced for years, and became a better player. But you can't do that in Cold War. Cold War plays like crap on a mouse and keyboard. And like I said, I've seen a ton of other opinions from PC players who said the same thing. It plays like crap. That's why they're all moving back to Modern Warfare. Look, I'm going to say this right here, right now. Both games are absolute dog crap. Okay? They both have their positives. They both have their negatives. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? Modern Warfare had no maps that are actually decent to play on. No dead silence. Had nothing that was saucy. I mean, the best parts about Modern Warfare was the movement and the gunplay. That was the best parts. And Cold War, the best part about this game is that the maps are a little bit more playable than the Modern Warfare ones. Not as much playable, but they're just a little bit more playable. And has no noob-friendly content. Things like overpowered claymores, bouncing betties that completely wipe you out. The bouncing betties in Cold War are very underpowered. They're not good at all. There's tons of easy counters to like stuff like gas grenades and stuff. There's barely anything cheesy. The majority of the stuff in Cold War are gun-on-gun combat. But that's it. And when the only good thing in Cold War is the gun-on-gun combat, but that's not even fun, then you're kind of screwed. You know, then you're kind of in a downward spiral. At least in Modern Warfare, I could feel aggro. And every once in a while, if I fight through all the camping, boring lobbies, I'll find that one lobby where I can run around and be aggro. Typically, it's on the old school map because those are the only good maps. But if they keep the same engine for the next Call of Duty Modern Warfare game, and they keep the same movement, if they just make better maps, put back dead silence in the game, make sure the mini-map works, I personally think that we will have a good change here. But guys, do me a massive favor. Go down in the comments section and leave your opinions down below. Do you guys think Modern Warfare is a better game, or do you think Black Ops Cold War is a better game? Again, today's video isn't really to start any beef with any of you guys. I just want to hear everybody's opinion. I would love to hear them all down in the comments. No beef, and let's just keep it friendly. Everybody has their own opinion. We all know they're both crap. We're just picking sides on which one is less crap, okay? But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games I do over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.